skilled, a lot of talent, but some of the things we've been really focusing on, both offensively and defensively, is just lateral movement, explosion, quickness. Can he defend? How can he defend? Physicality, toughness, kind of the themes that you hear, as well as just, making sure he's shooting the ball well. So I like to say in the pre-draft process during these workouts, there's really two things that are pretty basic that are going to give you an upper hand if you're prepared. And one of those is being in elite shape. So if you're in great shape, you're able to get up and down, you're able to play one-on-one and never get tired, do everything that the teams expect you to do and show no fatigue. That's really going to set you apart. And the other is if you're going to make shots, right? There's always going to be shooting drills. They always track everything. So if you're making shots, that's going to jump off the charts too.
And that's something that Kai definitely seems to have in his skill set, is the ability to hit that outside shot, the three-pointer, which, we're seeing more and more in the modern NBA where they're asking for bigs who can stretch the floor like that. But my big question coming into this, or at least one of them, was the lateral quickness, which you already mentioned. Can Kai keep up in that regard? Can he defend in space? Because we see the NBA has become such a pick and roll heavy league. You get bigs switched onto guards pretty consistently, unless you go into drop coverage or whatever it is that you're going to decide to do. How has the progress been there? When I was there, I saw Kai doing lateral slides with a rubber band, and somebody's holding on him and doing everything they can to make it more difficult. How has been the progress on that side of things?
I think he's gotten a lot better. I think being able to take the lens of having worked with him a few years back and seeing where he's at now, I can see progress. I think if you look at the micro level, from 2 weeks ago to today, it's harder to notice that progress. But overall, I would say he's making progress. But I also think one thing that's really helped him, and I can see in his growth, is that he's so long, right? He's 7'2", wingspan is really long. And so he used to not understand how to make up ground with his length. So if he gets beat laterally, he didn't understand how big he was and how stretching out could block a shot, contest a shot, change a shot. And now, not only is his lateral quickness improving, I feel like he understands his length and can go get a block and can go change and alter a shot and, make that 3-point, on a switch a little less comfortable for a guard. So he's starting to understand that too, which I think is a big part of being a better defender.
You mentioned that wingspan, and one of my takeaways from the open run was there were a number of alley-oop dunks. Pretty vicious slams. And nobody in the gym really reacted like it was any big deal. They all kind of just, hey, this is something that we see every day. And that was my first indication that all of the guys playing here played at a very high level and have seen this kind of stuff on a regular basis. If that was, say, a high school gym, everybody would have just been losing their minds if some of the dunks would drop there. But the one play that drew oohs and ahs, and he didn't even finish the play. He got fouled on it. Kai attacked from the baseline, and he put the ball in his right hand and just reached his arm out to keep it away from the defender. Just put it out and went and attacked. And he got fouled, so he didn't score on the play. He got to the free throw line. But that wingspan, how critical is that for his development, and how unique does that make him in terms of the players that you've seen? When he puts that ball out, nobody can touch him.
Skilled, a lot of talent, is unique and special, and the Philippines loves basketball. There is pressure, but I think he's done a really good job of handling it.